Morning, everybody. Nice to see some new faces here. Nice to see people smiling, but when I tell you what I do, the smile usually drops off the face and people look extremely concerned because my actual line of business is as a humanist funeral celebrant. Yeah, Dig not smiling now. It's like being an accountant up here sometimes when you say that. Now, Alan has requested that I retell a story, which I don't not like to go over usual ground. It's very rare in my business as well that I get asked to do encores. So obviously once the flames have started, there's no coming back from that. But I've been doing this work since 2019, so just before the pandemic. So probably couldn't have picked a better time in some respects, but in other ways it wasn't the best introduction to that line of work because did in very unusual circumstances. Normally in my business, when someone dies, I get a call from the funeral director, and the first thing is I would ring the family and then make an appointment to go and chat with them all because I like to do the work face to face. Obviously, that couldn't happen during COVID, so we ended up doing a lot of stuff on Zoom. And invariably, the first time I ever saw the family was actually at the funeral service itself, which wasn't ideal. And obviously, sometimes we had like 3 or 4 people there. It was fairly awful. But I'm going to tell a quick story for Alan because he apparently tells all his mates this. Probably at my expense. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And it's a story about something quite embarrassing, actually. I was doing a funeral service about 2 years ago, and quite a lot of people in the room. That is family and my phone went off. So we'd actually staged that. That wasn't me being amateurish. We'd actually staged that. And so I'm doing this funeral service. It's probably about 150 people at the Crown, and someone's phone goes off, which, isn't ideal. I mean, if you're in a business meeting and the phone goes off, if you can apologise, put it on silent. At funerals, probably for most people, it's the worst. Is that not you? Oh, there you go. There was someone else ringing me. Is that you? No. Oh. I'd actually put it on silent, but I only turned it on for the joke. And it's not ideal. But my first thought is that the poor person whose phone is ringing, because they literally want to go into the grave as well. And no training can prepare you for that sort of event because, we are trained. I was trained by the Humanists, and we are trained, which is a non-religious organisation. We are trained to handle certain circumstances, things that would happen that you probably wouldn't be aware of, where things can go wrong. But someone's mobile phone going off, not high on the list. So I just looked at the coffee when the phone went off, and then looked at the rest of the congregation and said, well, we know who that isn't. And that did go down quite well. I mean, actually better than it did here just now. Thanks, Alan. But the worst thing is that that was in the early days of I think it's about 2020 when it happened, just before COVID, I think, so January. And I had a mentor, and this person had probably done about 1,000 services. And so obviously she'd been through the phone thing because she was watching this service on CCTV, because that's what we were doing around that. There's a lot of CCTV. So she was watching it and she rang me out. Oh, that's great. She said, that line about that we know who that isn't, I'm going to use that next time. And obviously I have a certain way of delivering things. And I think she equally didn't. I mean, she was a very good celebrant, but humour and comedy probably not her strong points. So she, a few weeks later, it did happen. Someone's phone went off and she went, we know who that isn't. Absolute silence. No one laughed. Everyone just came back at us. She said, I literally wanted the ground to swallow me up. And I said, well, you know what? I was going to say a name, then I can't. I said, you either got it or you haven't. That's the work I do. I'm mainly dealing with local funeral directors. So if anybody here knows a funeral director or knows someone that's died, and hopefully none of you will be my clients in the near future. Although Alan is looking a bit peaky today, so thank you. Colin, thank you very much.